Hello, very good morning. So today we will see how easy you can migrate your MongoDB to Oracle Autonomous Database. So when I say this, you may think why we need to change to Autonomous Database, right? The main thing is the name itself says it's autonomous. As a customer, you no need to think about your query optimization. You no need to think about your patch management, backups. Everything will be done automatic. So it's highly scalable, it's cost effective. You need to focus only on your business. So today's topic is how you can migrate your existing MongoDB to Oracle Autonomous Database. For this, I prepared one demo also. So in the demo, we have a to-do list application, that is ThinkOCI to-do list. So here you can add your items to be added. Once you add, it will be coming on the below. So this application is running on a MongoDB and I am using Mongo Atlas, that is on cloud. This is the source database and this is a working application, right? The ThinkOCI to-do list is an application and that is connected to a MongoDB, that is the source. So what we need to do is we are going to migrate this MongoDB to Oracle Autonomous Database. So we are using a Node.js migration script. So I will be uploading all the scripts and this to-do applications along this Git repo, which I will be pinned in the video description. So you can do this as your hands-on lab. So this is Node.js application migration script is a one-time activity. Just do specify the endpoints of your existing source Mongo and what is the destination target. Just execute. It will take all the data from Mongo and convert to Oracle Autonomous Database. And the beauty is MongoDB API is already you guys developers are familiar. You can do the same on Autonomous Chun also. There is no change in the code level we need to do. Once we did the migration, we will point the ThinkOCI to-do list to the newly created target data, that is Oracle Autonomous Database. So that's what we planned for today. Okay, so now let's see the to-do application. So this is my to-do application, right? So this is the index.html where we can see the front end. So now let's see the MongoDB Cloud Atlas. So this is my MongoDB collection, cluster 0. So let me show you. So here you can see one collection called test. This is the to-do source. So when I click here, you can see there is no data, right? Okay. So now let me start this application. Node server.js. So you can see the server is listening on port 3000, right? Host 3000. So my application is up. This is ThinkOCI to-do list. So I am just putting task 1 study Oracle. So I'm just adding this. When I do add, you can see the to-do, the list has been populated, right? So when I come here, when I refresh, you can see task 1 study Oracle is added here, right? So task 2 get a job. So when I add, the data has been populated in my to-do application. At the same time, you can see here the data. This is my database, okay, the collection. So now I have an application, that is to-do application, that is pointing to the MongoDB Atlas, and when I update here, it will show the data in the database. It will show the data has been populated. And you can see here we have complete, we can delete, we have, these are the different operations that we can do on the ThinkOCI to-do list. I am not going to dive into that. Next, our aim is using the migration script, we will migrate this source data to Oracle Autonomous without having any kind of change in the application code or database access code, which you have seen in my Visual Studio, right? So there is no change I will be doing here on my application stack. For that, I have added my migration.cli also. So this is the to-do application and this is the migration CLI. So let me stop this application and going to the folder migration CLI, clear. Let me close this also. So in the migration.cli, let's see what it's happening over here. We have one env file also. Okay, so you can see the details. So this detail has been changed, like there will be source, target API, Mongo API, source and target Mongo API URL we need to pass, right? And everything, if there is any transformation, you need to adjust according to their migration script. If there is no transformation, everything is good. So this is the area which you need to make modification. So the first one is your existing cluster in Mongo Atlas, and the target one is the MongoDB, which we will be going to create, and I will update the correct endpoint over here. Okay, in this migration.js file, I have mentioned my source collection name to do source, and also I have mentioned my target to do target underscore target, right? So now I need to use node migration.js. Before that, let me show you one more time. Here there is no to do collection here, so I am going to execute the migration script. So you can see the connection to the source has been done. Now it's trying to connect to the target database first, and you can see the data has been migrated. So there is 2 documents that is migrated, right? So let me see. Okay, so I log to mongo underscore user, and here this is the migrated to do target. So let's see a select query, select star from to do's target, and when I execute, I should be able to see these 2 data, right? So I'm going to execute this, and here comes the 2 data. So what we have done is, this is the application, and the database, source database was on MongoDB. Now without much effort, we migrate all this database to. Now next we will be pointing the application ThinkOCI to autonomous DB. That is the last step. For that, I need to go to my Visual Studio. Let me minimize this, go to my to do application, and in the env file I want to make this change, right? For that, I will go to my autonomous database. Inside this, I have this MongoDB API, right? I need to change the username and password, and here also username need to change. So let me make that edit. So I have made that edit in my env file, as this is a credentials I am not exposing in this video. So let me go back to my to do application. So I have make update on my in my env file, and also I need to change this source to target. Okay, once I have done, I will run my Node.js application. So it start listening on port 3000. So this is my Node, this is my to do application, and here you can see the data, the same data that earlier it was on MongoDB Atlas, and it get migrated to Oracle JSON data, and from here you can see the data, the application is pointing to the autonomous DB, right? So I'm using task 3 demo. So I'm going to add, when I add this will be added only to the Oracle database, not onto the Mongo Atlas, because now I have pointed my application over here. So that's it for today. So today we will learn how to migrate your existing Mongo, whether it is an on-prem, cloud, or any hyperscaler, how fast and easy you can migrate to Oracle Autonomous Database. Thanks for watching the video.